Enter the Darkness with Danny Styla. Right, so what's good, people? Give me a minute. Let me sort out the lighting. Whee! Right, Paul, how are we doing? Secret Squirrel, hello. So, as you can see, as from the videos, I'm a little bit umming and ahhing, where to go, what to do. Bored, weekend, that type of one, you know. So then I was thinking, should I do a live tonight, sat at home with loads of munchies and chilling, you know, keep this tracksuit on, relax, take time out, or do a jump on the train and, do you know, or is it a bit damp out there for that tonight? And pull this in closer. It's not let me do it on the side view, and I've just rolled with it instead of complaining. Yes, man, Dank, Andrew Williams, nice one for joining. The TV's coming on. Yeah, look at that. So, what's all this, man? What you do? Wrecking my shit? No. Right, anyway. Yeah, big up everyone who's in the building right now, and anyone that watches afterwards. So yeah, I mean, as someone now who has the opportunity and the choice to go on a night out, right? But a night out comes with stipulations that are not good. So when I'm saying Liverpool, I don't mean a night out. Usually, I would usually in the normal world that I've always lived, going out on the weekend, I never frowned upon it. Whereas now, as I try and avoid it like the plague, because it doesn't matter even if I'm not looking for an idiot like out for trouble. One will come and get me that night, like, and then no matter what, or you'll end up in the middle of something. It can never be avoided because it's all about where you are and where you put yourself in. You put yourself around, and you put yourself around alcohol. My dog does this type of thing, like don't eat a biscuits for ages, and then as soon as I start talking, like on the telephone or anything like that, like she'll start eating. It's funny. It's like my dog plays mind games. So yeah, big up Northern King as well. Yes, man. I'm good as well. Big up Paul K. You know that. So yeah, I mean, so at that point, like where I could still get on the phone and be like, what you want? Who's out? Right, I'm on my way down. Book an Uber. Next minute, I'm in an area where I know every single person really that's relevant of coming through the pub. So I'm on a night out. It's like a in that area. It's like a bit of a fucking reunion every time you go out because it's the same people. Because it's a town, you know what I mean. And if you know everyone in the town, you know. I'm an out of towner, but I ended up, you know, being there for that long. That you know they taken me in. So yeah, and now I've obviously been, you know, grown up to the point now where it's like, you know, analyse situations, think to myself, do I really want to be in a police station on at 40 years old? It's a bit of it feels stupid an idea, and it's very easily to happen. So instead of me going through all that, then now I'll give you the other side. So what else do I do? Like a guy like me now sat here now thinking, you know, I've played FIFA. You know, I've been out, gone and got shopping, been and got a new picture, Been and had Coco on the Mad Walks. You've seen the pictures. I don't know if you've seen all the uploads what I've done of the ships and that. I don't know if you've had the boats, but I call them ships. You know what I mean? Try and make them look better. But yeah, one was called the HS Viking. Good video, natural video in it. At the end of the day, I'm out and about showing life. I suppose that's what you're supposed to do. The Secret made a good point as to going to Liverpool on a Saturday night. It will be quite wild. But then, Secret, you know me, I'm not shy. Does that make sense? Also, as well, I'd definitely class myself as streetwise in the sense of I'd know to avoid that way. Like, I can see where shit's going left. You know what I mean? So I won't enter like where the nightclubs are and that, you know what I mean? Where I walk outside and some guys fucking doing a line of cocaine on the alley or whatever on the nightclub. No, like that. If I went to Liverpool, that's not where I would go to. When I say shall I go to Liverpool, I mean shall I go to like Albert Dock and go live like I am here now with yous are watching, but we sort of like direct where I'm going. Got to be prepared 24/7. Yeah, and also as well, you've got to be prepared to take risks to get somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying I would use my street wiseness to get me through, avoiding where I know and believe there would be drama. I mean, I'd stay away from, you know, any club that's called L20 or out like that. Or I'm obviously having a joke there because of Mazza, isn't it? Like, imagine him owning a nightclub with all the trappers outside. You know what I mean? And then I walk past with a Manc accent, go down well. No, man, it's a beautiful city. Of, you know, the site like Albert Dock, the Beatles. I am a football fan, so Liverpool Football Club, a massive. You know, it'd be a nice stadium to view. You know, you don't have to like be like a football fan. You know what I mean? I don't really care about United. Like I care more about like shit. I care more about the government policies, like in America, than what I do about Man United. Like, and it's only like it's my dad who was the United fan, really. But you grow up, don't you, thinking that you support the club that your dad supports. You don't have to. I don't support anything. I support me, and I support my fucking dog. That's it. Yep. So, as I was getting at, what does a guy like me do for the evening? You know, I could set up StreamYard now. We can highlight the comments that are coming in, which I will go through them in a sec. Highlight the comments that are coming in, get guests on, have people come on the panel. Sometimes it leads to a few hours, and it does pass the hours, guys. I have to admit, it passes the hours, man. You can be on that live sometimes, come off and be like, whoa, like, shit, I'm having my bedtime munch in its bed, and you're actually knackered as well. So, yeah, man, onto it, Pete, onto it. So, I'm debating in Liverpool because it's something like new. But then at the same time, is it better off going in the daytime and capturing the culture? You don't really capture the culture at night time. You capture the beauty of the emptiness. That's kind of like what you get out of nighttime, unless you go down the dark places. I'm talking about the likes of Albert Dock, just the sea moving fast or whatever, or the Mersey. You know, I'm not too sure about waters. I get mixed up anymore. Don't blame me. I've got diagnoses. Like, you know what's funny about that? Like, I've been told that I should do music like related to like diagnosis. and I was writing some lyrics, and they were pretty clever, and people like not buy into it because that's a nasty way of saying it, but people eat into it because then it's actually making sense, and someone's rapping about like a certain diagnosis like BPD, like that. People are willing to listen to it more than what they are if you was to release a song about I've left a life behind. You see, so like people will be willing to listen to more to the fact that you're actually rapping about mental health and how that you deal with it, and like how certain days are. Kind of like it's easily done, but then you obviously got to get your listeners, so you've got to make sure that you gain attention within the first couple of lyrics really to actually make it hit so people understand what they're listening to. But I've been told that I should do that, and literally had it like mapped out, like here's your way of doing it, here's like the method, and it kind of like made sense, because I had the paperwork in regards to what his method is. So yeah, and it's not YouTube, it's TikTok, so it's a trend, and obviously I can do rap music, and that means that obviously I can put together these types of songs, the same songs that are trending, and they're by people that nobody knows of, but because they're rapping about this type of topic, it's getting traction. So yeah, that's me. That's something that I've looked at. Also, just uploading 1 minute, 2 minute videos, where you're just sort of updating, letting people know you'll be alive and stuff like that. Like just sort of keeping the channel like ticking away instead of just letting it like wait for your next upload, wait until you feel like you've got the next confidence to be jumping online, and do you know what I mean? Whereas at the moment, like it's sort of like where just do I fit it into the day. But anyway, man, the chat. So, Secret Squirrel, Super Modding, Man Dank in the building. Nice one, bro. I'll have to jump on one of your lives, or you'll have to send me through some lives. Yeah, I don't mind being on the panel myself. Northern King, big up here as usual. Tank, yes, brother. You'll never walk alone. Elon buys you. If Elon buys Liverpool, I'm stopping supporting football. Are you telling me that's what he's planning? Is that is that on the cards? If Elon Musk buys Liverpool Football Club, then he's just taking the piss, man. It's like I'm not even about football. I'm on about what Elon Musk buys. Like, is this guy like I want to control foot? Do you know? Right. I say what be clever about that for Elon Musk, right, Tank? I think Tank, I think you'll agree with me on this. Reason being is Elon Musk does not like the English government. He does not like the way that we are operated. He can't believe that we, or not mainly us, because we're quite like against. We're kind of open-minded. We're a bit more awake than what our mums and dads were paying these taxes. We're all like, why are we paying these taxes? Like all our mums and dads were just like, yeah, we'll pay it, like of course. And then when they got a debt, like we should have all said no at the beginning. So we, us as a country, it's sad to say that we never actually stood up for ourselves and said, nah, F that. We ain't paying no taxes, so on and so on. We're standing by our own rights. We'll say what we want. Freedom of speech, like we've got no freedom. We didn't fight for our freedom, and that's noted on podcasts and stuff today. It's noted that we haven't got our freedom as a country. If Elon Musk bought, and he's been digging away at the English government, if he bought Liverpool Football Club, which is possibly like, you know, it's literally like apart from Manchester United, like they're on par. United are obviously, Liverpool are a better team. United are just bigger in the fan base kind of thing. You know, it's statistically known. Unless, you know, unless otherwise, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that owning Liverpool would, it puts this guy into the English like atmosphere where the English government don't want him. They will hate him. He's here to be equal, like he's a sneaky individual, man. I mean, I think he's proved that, like, he's proved that he's a sneaky individual and he's willing to take risks as well. Buying Twitter was a risk. The last, when he did the rocket, when it came up and went back down, if it failed, his company would have went bust. That time when he explains that, like, you know, on the verge of bankruptcy, and instead he got so many £1 billion contract because it actually were at that time. Which, yeah, man, fair play to the guy. But yeah, that's not the reason why I'll be going to Liverpool. So, but yeah, it's pissing down in here, and I don't really think it's going to be that are really a good. Big up the docks and ships and the canals. Yeah, man, I've just put some content on Paul. I put some on ships, dog walk. I've got some videos of graffiti in that. You know, stuff like that I'm gonna throw up, like 1 minute videos, what they call shorts and t-shirts. No t-shirts. So yeah, man, it seems it's gonna be StreamYard and talking with the team and seeing what activities we're doing. I'm sure that we'll get some people pop on and give us their world views at the moment. How's, you know, what's going on. I can tell. I'd like to, when we're on StreamYard, actually talk about some of the videos that was released at Christmas time that did involve, you know what I'm going to call it, the left-wing YouTube, the left-wing part of YouTube, right? Yeah, like the Karen bit, right? Like some of the videos that was released by other channels trolling people was next level. Like, some of them was hilarious, I have to actually say. Like, I think the burger joint put out a video that was just funny, as, you know what I mean? It was funny. It was regarding some of the, you know, some of the people we don't mention on here. So yeah, man, it's kind of like they were funny to watch, but like I think it proved that that side of YouTube has definitely died, and it was time for a new chapter. Like, everybody had got sick of it. I don't know anybody now that's doing topics based around that, really, unless you're doing like a funny troll video, which I will again use the Burger Joint podcast video as an example, because it's satire. So when he uses the DH individual, I don't class that as someone who's like making him relevant. I class that someone who's literally like the way that he does the videos are like some off that program years ago. What's it called? Can't think of the name of it, man. But it was where they used to do like imitation stuff like that, and they take the piss. Literally, he's good at doing them videos. So fair play. I think Karma Corner done some mad videos as well. And he was doing 24 hour, was it 12 hour like non-stop like mad videos. And I was like, where's this guy got all these videos from, man? That's like a like that probably means he's got every video of mine. Like probably downloading this one, like waiting for it to end so he can download it and add it to his file. Like just in case he ever decides to open up a case on me or something like that. Like like Karma Corner, I'm cool, bro, man. You don't need to worry about me. You don't need to start putting like mad videos and putting words into my mouth and that I'm not saying and shit and making you look like a donut. Like that's what happens. um, yeah, man. God, I mean, I can use the doctor as someone who I'll mention um, because there was the video released of the of that part that where him and his mate was at McDonald's, and you know they properly highlighted it, went into it, and it did make me question afterwards, like you know, like to some people that is career ending. You know, if you was known, famous, it would end your career, or can do, especially online, the YouTube world. You got to only have a look at DJ Academics recently, as have been highlighted for having a chat with a person who was a boy that was 15 years old, mentioning certain things to him, and now everybody's screaming for him to be cancelled. So it's the same scenario. So how was it not career ending for the doctor? Um, no, I'm not saying he's got a career in that sense. If YouTube is his career, then I actually feel sorry for him because it can't be bringing in a lot. It must only just pay um, for the food that he eats. Whilst you know what I mean, like during the week or something. Because I'm telling you, man, like shit, he's not exactly. It's not exactly like big known videos. I'm not saying mine are. I've got an actual goal, like what I do with the channel, like that's the reason why no one's actually got really a clue what the channel's really about. Like, oh, he's putting music up. Oh right, he's doing a video at the canal. Oh shit, he's in Liverpool looking to do that. Oh bam, he's showing it like along the way. I'll be showing you different things, and you know, with the podcasts and stuff like that, sitting down with people that I know when I'm visiting certain areas, um, I will speak to the individuals in the area. If I have to pay people for a podcast, I will do that. But it's all in good timing, and also it's all within channel growth. I'm not going to pay someone on the channel to come on and do an interview, and when the channel doesn't have 1,000 subscribers even, that doesn't make sense. Um, so yeah, I mean, I've done podcasts, and if anything, I would have only have got better since then. You know what I mean? Like to me now, there's no camera shy. There's no such thing as the camera. Um, like so, I've not read the chats for ages, guys. So I'm gonna go through it now. So bear with me. It's a live video. You can't give the link out, bro. More successful on there, lad. I believe that you mean TikTok. I don't, I don't get any notifications for you, Danny, mate. Um, I don't know, bro. Just literally, you've got to hit the bell. That's what I know. I don't know anything about the other end. All I do is hit we live. I hope it gives you a notification. I hope it gives all 700 and odd people a notification, but it can't do because there'd at least be 100 in there right now, wouldn't they? Do you get me? It don't add up. It pisses me off. And not one, and you know what gets me mad as well? It makes me think, right? I've not even bought anyone. You know, like when you get someone who slyly bought some, subscribers, like to make themselves not look like a dickhead. I swear to God, yeah, I've not done that. I've got 700 of those. If I was going to do that, I'd at least buy 5,000. Come on. You get me? I want to know what I've got because I want it to grow. You know what I'm saying? So why the hell on earth would I buy subscribers for me not to have a clue where I'm at, whether my likes are real, fuck, that don't make sense, man. I'm about to light up, so I need to go off the camera. I don't like kind of smoking it but you light that on camera, it's too much. Right, anyway, back to the chat, right. Adam Scott, Elon going to replace Liverpool playing with robots. Oh no, just stick one robot in net, that's all you need. A robot in net that's made not to let him go get past. What the hell, man? That is a comment. He will clone Mo Salah. Oh, mate. Styla, you crook. UK Don, big up, bro. Link for 2 minutes. Paul, you can't send it out on just straight live, bro. Only on the StreamYard. Carrot Cake, hello, welcome. They tried shutting me down, but I bounced back. Don't let no one shut you down. Judging me your channel. When they go to work on Monday, they talk about the football, not the politics. What's your goal? Okay, my goal. Okay. Well, at the moment, I'm doing health and social care. So I have there's about 5 goals within that. Eventually, with the final ending being a youth worker, and also someone who's there for people who struggle. Start off, I understand that kind of life. I've been there, experienced it over and over, came out on the other side. I now have the time and space and the empathy to do that job, and I've planned it since the beginning of YouTube. I kind of explained it on my first video what I'd done. Actually, yeah, so it's been explained that was and it's like I've gone back to it now that I've got the space. So that's the goal for the life goal. For the channel itself is to kind of show the journey along the way, and then get podcasts, but not with criminals, with people that that I can, people that have struggled, how did you get out of it? And hopefully there being some messages and stuff that I learn along the way, and as I say, others can kind of gravitate towards it, or gravitate towards what I'm kind of getting at, and it literally is the fact is you can do what I'm doing right now, which is sat here contemplating on whether I should go live. I could sit here and eat a Chinese. I've got plenty to smoke and that, you know what I mean. I've got cans of Coca-Cola. I've got everything around me. Or I could go to Liverpool City Centre, catch some footage, go out today, get myself a picture just to brighten up my house, have some candles lit and stuff, which I've got to the side here. Little things like that. I like what brighten up your day. The free courses what I'm on at the moment. One of them being IT, which sounds quite funny because it's why would you be on an IT course? But it makes sense, doesn't it, that if you're going to be working, let's say in hostels, for instance, I see it to be a 5-year plan, but it seems that it won't be that. It seems it's going to be a lot shorter, a lot shorter. Yeah. So in that sense, yeah, you'd have to know how to use a bleeding computer, wouldn't you? So I can see why they put you on an IT course. So I'm sat in the IT course thinking, I thought, I know this stuff. Telling me like how to do space and all that. I'm like, what the bleeding hell? I'll write you up a document and print it off for you. I used to own a call centre, but then it's not on record, is it? So, that done. I need to get that. So yeah, it's funny. That's the goal to the person who asked me, "What's your goal?" Because I know some people are full of it, and some people aim too high. Some people are too arrogant and like think of a way of entitlement. Some people think they're famous. YouTube, like there's a difference in famous and people knowing YouTube fame. YouTube now there is obviously YouTubers that are famous. It's broke barriers, but your general YouTubers like podcasters, like unless you're Joe Rogan and some of the major ones, like there's a lot of people who do these talk shows. There's hundreds and hundreds of them, man. Like these female ones, and I can't name so many. There's so many like shows and stuff like that. But it's like ones that have like agendas. Um, there's ones that are about sports. Do you know what I mean? You've got Shannon Sharp. Like everyone's trying to be a YouTuber. Do you get me? Like even the sports people are doing YouTube, man. It's like what the hell? Like so, you know, for what you want your YouTube channel to be, it is down to you. Like I say, Shannon Sharp is known to be an American footballer, like a linebacker or something like that, like the best in the world. I'm not too sure. I think that's what it is. And now he has a YouTube channel. He's the one who did the Cat Williams interview. And you've got Jesus Christ, man. Who else is there? How many like rappers now like that are like doing YouTube, like they're coming onto YouTube, they're coming onto streaming. Like even if it's not YouTube, generally it is Twitch. Like that's the big thing. We're not on that kind of thing, are we? Like it's like more like enter the Discord and all that. Like that's different, man. Like I don't know about that stuff. All celebrities, fair game now. It is. That's it now. The celebrities are aware that YouTube. Here's what's crazy, right? Yeah, you can be a rapper, right? I don't know why any YouTuber is trying to be a rapper. I know that I do rap, total contradiction. I know you're probably going to say, what? No, I ain't trying to get famous. These people are trying to get famous, think like making a rap video. I've seen it, man. Like, Screwface Gene. I'll use him as an example. Now that he started getting traction on his channel, he started now showing at the beginning of his videos. Now he started putting his music video in. And I'm like, do you not realize that your YouTube videos will get more views than your actual music video? So let's say a song, H released a diss track to Central C. It's got 1.8 million views or 1.2 million views, one or the other. It was released 4 or 5 days ago. Yo, that's what it's about doing now. It's about it's literally getting content out. 1.2 million views. You could do that in an interview, in a clip of an interview. You could have an interview that you've done a podcast, and there could be a clip in there that equals up to like 2 million views or something like that, because it's a deep part of what someone said in the past. How many clips of Shannon Sharp has Cat Williams made that's got so many million views now? So that's like a rapper's song put to death. Rapper, like, you get me now? You know where I'm coming from? Think about it. So yeah, fuck your song, mate. Man, go and sit down and sit at a chair and start talking to someone and have the video camera on. And if you're super famous and everyone likes you, I'm sure that people will join your channel. You've got a head start if you're already famous. Yeah, Dank, Dank was on the other day. Big up Dank as well, man. Dank came in the other day. Come on the chat. We were talking some like you know like rights, how people feel about getting fame hungered and stuff like that, like into like the immigration stuff. I mean, Jesus, we could have a look at we could go through that, but we'd have to go on. We'd have to be on StreamYard because doing that on here, I just feels a bit selfish. You get me? Only like I can deal with it. None of yous have got now to say. You just have to when you say that, P, like I'm done. You just have to look at it, and me too. I'm done with it. Create your own, create your own universe. Like make your world yours, bro. Don't let the outside spoil like what you feel like, And if anyone is around you trying to spoil that feeling of you keeping yourself feeling like, yeah, all right, then I like what I'm doing, but fuck everything else. Like if anyone comes and tries to spoil that, then you need to get them away from you, bro. Like that'd be my advice, mate. For real, G. Yeah. And I know you're not the quitter, mate. Yeah, loads of old school rappers on the scene bringing it back lately. That's it, man. Reading the comments now. It's all right, bro. It's real though, mate. I had to create my own space where I felt comfy with me. Like, and it took me a long time, like to know that like me it was a group mentality thing. I always was part of like a brotherhood kind of thing. It was like I always, it was always like an extension of family because the family weren't there in the first place. So then they become the family, but then the activities and just the shit, the stuff that you end up getting involved in just through even being associated, and the worse the places that you live and or lived or came from, probably the more serious things that you would have been around, seen, and experienced. And I can definitely say that I've seen some dark, fucked up shit. Sat in rooms with fucking psychopaths waiting to fucking blow the lid off and go, you know what I mean? Like killer guys sat in rooms like when you sat there thinking, mate, oh, this guy don't switch and fucking, you know what I mean? I know he's got something on it. You know that shit, like, I've had that a million of times. Innit? Remember it when you was young? Do you know how I know when someone's going to kick off in a room, right? And not, I know it's not every time, like, fucking hell, don't hold me to it, man. That's what I hate about some YouTube, like, shit, like it's like holding, or like, no, don't mean that. What? Like, I'm giving an example. Like, how many times I've seen someone go with a bottle of vodka, right? Yeah, and drink like a big massive swig of bottle of vodka and then put the vodka down. That person, yeah, is the one who's going to kick off. That literally, like, is devil juice, mate. Devil juice. People turn on that vodka. Do you know how many guys now and even females that be in jail right now, and the last alcohol apart from brew that is made in jail would have had vodka before doing you know what I mean? Like that was the reason that got them in there being like the vodka'd up. Like how many people don't wake up? P's written alcohol is the devil. But your experience will get you far in your new journey. I'm not daft. I know your PTSD. Nice one, P. Yeah, I've been diagnosed, man. It's certified, man, on paperwork. BPD and EUPD and ADHD, which I've still got another assessment to go for, and PTSD, all cause through trauma. Not that I'm, not that I'm, not that it bothers me. Do you understand? At least, and like at least I know the answer. Do I let, if anything, yeah, I let it drive me. Do you know what I mean? So when you add the ADHD onto all the other stuff, it makes a pretty explosive guy sometimes, like getting things done. So I'll be doing 5 different things all at once. It's like literally like man's cooking the tea whilst I'm doing the, or like whilst I'm hanging the washing up, and whilst I'm hanging the washing up, yeah, I'm doing the bedding at the same time. Everything's just like literally, man, I get shit done. Like I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning and just straight up doing stuff, not stopped. Even to the point where I'm like, should I go Liverpool? Like, come on, man, that's ADHD. Like, some guys sat there can't relax, and like, fuck it, I feel like going Liverpool. Open up a live, do a live there in Liverpool. But do you know what? I just feel like it's wet weather. Probably just gonna end up standing there freezing. About 15 people join the chat, right? Only 10 comments, and it'd be worthless. The best place to go to would be StreamYard, I reckon, for tonight for a chat. I've opened up this live. I've made it very transparent that I'll probably be doing a StreamYard because I've mentioned it right throughout this. So yeah, I don't mind this video being shared. So, and ending it shortly so we can jump on the StreamYard. I got diagnosed with PTSD, Danny. Yeah, man. The good thing is, P, is knowing you know, that you've got a reason as to why like you feel the way that you do sometimes, and that's before yeah, secret, man. Nice one, G. That's why before me I was saying, like, you know, like just you know, just chill, bro. Like, you know, I know you've had enough, like, but just do you, bro. The ADHD was making you want to go in Liverpool, yeah, that's it. Like, I want more. I want more than just playing. Like I can sit here right now, turn my Xbox on, yeah, and be chatting to you while I'm playing FIFA, right? But literally, like, instead I'm like, oh, should I go Liverpool? But that's what I feel though, yeah, is like it's exciting, but at night time, I don't know, you know what I mean? Especially when it's pissing down. How you doing, Danny? Andrew Williams, big up, bro. Nice one for joining. I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing all right, man. I've been out today and had a nice travel with the dog, and I've been and got equipment, like this, what's holding the phone and the cameras, shit like that. Now I've got loads of things, different bits. So now I've got the circle with the light at the back and all that lot. I know it's not Warner Brothers Studios, but what do you want? What's it? Yeah, and you know, instead of like leaning the phone against something and then pressing something and shit like that. And I've also got go in the summer, mate. Yeah, go in the summer, isn't it? Yeah, like yeah, it makes sense. Go there in the summertime. Because like, yeah, even in the evening, like in the summertime, you can still chill, but at night time, it's like it's hid inside a bus stop like that, freezing. It is. It's nasty out there as well. Nasty weather. So, what time are we on? Vlog the good things, not the homeless. Do you know what, bro? I've already said. Why does every channel go to these cities and show the bad parts? Who is showing the good? That is something that I've already been playing with. I want to go and show like where you've got Billy Moore at the moment, seems to be in Manchester on every video. When you've got him in Manchester at the moment with his mates doing them videos, right? Well, that's the bad side of everything. Like, why not go around? Like, why not go around there and show the universities and that? Go around Fallowfield and show all the people striving for life. You got people around there that are hungry to actually make life happen. You've not just got them people sat around somewhere where I walk past, I tell them people get the fuck out of my way. Like, I ain't got time for that. Do you know what I mean? If you can't, you gotta help yourself, man. I'm not being funny, but that's just how it is. Like, I'll tell you straight. Like, shit, I'll help anybody. Do you get me? But if you won't help yourself, then standard, mate. It ain't worth my time. Why the hell on earth, man? You know what I mean? Not in normality life, not as I'm getting about my normal everyday life. Am I gonna get myself involved with people's madness? Not unless it was part of what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Not in YouTube. It don't align with it. It would be like sort of me taking the piss, because my job is to go out there and kind of like do helping eventually, but then at the same time, then I'm going to sit down and do video blogs and show the bad sides of their lives and not give them any way of getting out of it. I'd rather talk to them when I've got the tools to do it. At the moment, it's get the fuck out of the way, because all they do is talk shit. You know, there's nothing you can do. Now, when I'm saying they talk shit, I'm not saying that everyone's got the same story, man. They all ended up in a fucked up situation, no matter which way you look at it. So the story, what they're going to tell you, is going to be a sad one, unfortunately. That's how it is. It's going to be a sad story. If I sit down with anybody who's homeless, if I go to Birmingham, London, Liverpool, Manchester, fucking Leeds, if I go there and sit down and speak with people, start saying, you know, look, mate, I've given them some cigarettes and fucking, and you know, it's got to be part of the grift, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's got to be. Come on, don't bullshit me, people. Don't bullshit me and tell me that they're giving them fucking interviews for free. They're getting something, and they're not. There's no shown transactions on them videos, so there's a grift in it, and there's views in it as well. You can see that. But I've thought, why the fuck on earth is nobody going and showing, like, yeah, check this out. Here's where you can enroll at this. Here's where you can do that. Like, there's a museum in Manchester that's free to go in. There's quite a few of them, exactly. To be honest with you, it's St Cathedral's Church, which is absolutely massive and beautiful. You can go to Chester and search the Romans, the history there with the Romans and shit. All the buildings are still there. It's crazy. You know, Liverpool is known for the Beatles. Do you know what I mean? Like, people want to know about the Beatles and shit. Even I want to know about them, and I don't even do the Beatles. I don't even do Beatle music. You know what I mean? But I'll go there because of the legacy of those guys and how big they were as a band. Like, it's, you know, part of the good part of Liverpool. you know, Liverpool Football Club, to go there and have a look at that. Like I say, go, like, not going there and just highlighting all and going down there and asking everyone who's in a shit position, oh, how did you end up here, mate? Like, oh, look, listen, lad, here's a telephone number, it'll help you out. And like that, that ain't helping. That's helping your channel. Put some effort in, it will happen, G. The views will come organically. Why are angels good and demons bad? Exactly, that's a pretty good way of putting that, Andrew. Pretty good way of putting that, really, because what you're doing there is you're leveling out good and bad and seeing the dark and the light in regards to what I'm saying. Like, one is the dark side, as where it's like, here's the grim and the gritty, and where's where everything brought everything down. And the other's like, oh, here's a culture, here's something that's got history, here's something that's got meaning, here's something that's got value, here's something of worthiness. Only do you deal with people that can't help themselves in life. Do you deal with them when you have the skills? At the moment, I don't have the skills set. In time to come, I will have the skill set to be able to hopefully help someone in these predicaments and circumstances, not just give them a telephone number. I'd rather be the guy that is on the other end of the telephone number, and I get sent their details, and it's like, right, this is the guy that I'm working with. I've got an interview with him, and so on and so on. I've got to make my way there to be with him, and next minute I take him on as a caseworker. We either get along or we don't. I'm sure that's how it works, because sometimes people say they don't like the case guy. You know, I've done that before in the past, where I've said, listen, I can't talk to this pretty someone else. So that type of thing happens. Would I have empathy and stuff towards the stuff? Of course I would do. But as I say, in regards to YouTube, doing it as a YouTube journey, I just think it's a bit of a shit one. And also, it's down like with the misery. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've already heard and seen these stories. I can't say I've lived them because I've never done those drugs. So I'm not an ex-baghead. Do you understand what I'm saying? Never touched it in my fucking life. Like me, I've not stopped smoking weed since I was 11 though. Not stopped. And I don't give a fuck. I've been smoking weed since I was 2. And big blunts at that as well. They're not even messing about ones. You get me? So I know I am joking and trolling there, by the way, but yeah. Fact is, it's I know a lot of people that have done it, Andrew. But I can tell you what put me off. I never, ever, ever thought, right, yeah, right. When I was younger, right, shit, man, this is like life stories part, man. You may as well keep rolling with that. I know it's part of the show, part of this little Danny show. So when I was younger, you know, I was we can call it fed to the wolves, man, because when you get left to the streets and you're only 14 years old, and you look and your parents don't matter and your parents don't care, and if you phone your parents and your parents say you're not coming home, I can, you know what I mean? Back then they weren't even fucking mobile phones. I'd say use someone else's fucking phone, house phone, to ring my mum for her to tell her you can't come home. So now I'm left to the streets, which is fed to the lions or fed to the wolves. So in regards to being fed to the wolves, what do? Will you either get ate by them or you join them? That's it. That's the only way you can survive. So then, how do you do it without becoming the laughing stock of the crew? If you have a look through my pictures, you'll see, you can tell by the aura of the pictures. You can see that I was no donut in that sense. I'm not saying I was, but no, I was not the guy that everyone laughed at like that. Like we always had busters. I had my own busters. Does that make sense? So Andrew Williams put "Raised by Gangsters." I had good mates as a kid, um, and you know, some of the advice and stuff throughout the years, some of the respect. The job that I want to do now is through me meeting ex gangsters that helps me um, through times and made me think in certain ways, and I looked at him like I remember, like I'll use Barry Bell for an example, who's from the related to the Bell family from Longsight. They set up the Longsight crew. If you read about, if you know about it, you know. If you don't know, then go and Google it. But Barry Bell is he's part of a notorious family. I know a lot of the Bells, but Barry is actually a social care worker, and he came across my path along the way, and sat down in a room with like, Danny, like, you need to stop. I'd been stabbed on that like not long before that. And also as well, that's when I had my teeth and that knocked out. So I was in the hospital pretty fucked up. And I've seen Barry in there a couple of times where I had a meeting with him, and like me, like listening to him tell me about his brother being shot, and him having you know, like sort of like decide like whether he's going to roll with the family mode of get back, or whether he's going to go down the righteous path. And he chose to stay on the sidelines, which is pretty hard to do, right? Staying on the sidelines means involving yourself fully, because people don't like people that are only half in, half out, one foot in, one foot out. It makes you look like it makes you look dodgy, right? So I had rap music as a form of what we could call street activity by the people that I was with. So I was with the MC crew. So we can talk about Riggs, Liquid, Hypes, OG, Shotty Horror. It was all us lot, like we was a unit. Skanker, Tap D, Meanie, you know, and these are all faces as well inside the some of, not all of them. The ones like Tap D and Meanie, you know, Meanie's only a little cat like, but he's still known for being active, we could say. So like I was able be able to blend in with the rap music, and also I had my own place. So my house became like a den, you get me, for all the man, like, because, and also as well, I weren't no victim neither. You couldn't put nothing at my house, I was too hot anyway, right? So I've had it before where my back door got knocked, you know what I mean, and I've opened it, and I've had two of my friends like stood there saying, "Yo, put this down, yo," and I'm like, nah. And yo, now you need to put it down for us. I'm saying, nah, I'm not, nah, not a chance. Cause I'm thinking, what, nah, what the fucking are you knocking on here at fucking 2 in the morning with a strap saying, put this down? Are you mad? Like, I'm gonna put it in here. What fuck? Where have you been with it? Like, you might have been and shot someone with this motherfucker. So I'm like, I ain't doing it, yo. You might batter me. I don't give a fuck, G. So that was my thing. So I then turned around and say, put it at, and then there's a house who lives in the avenue further down. Do you know what I mean? So I threw it on there and said, put it out. It is. So yeah. He's in a recent video as well. That individual that knocks on the door that night, he's in a rap video that's out recently with a pit bull, and he's the one that was holding the pit bull. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so I stood my ground like that. Like I was not someone you could just come and come and say, hold that, like, I'd be like, you fucking on about, like, you knock on here and tell me to hold that. So, because I was little man syndrome, do you know where I'm coming from? Like, so I used to blow off my temper, like someone would say something, I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? A little fucking Jack Russell, you know, barking and yapping and looking to bite ankles on everybody. Like, man, that's all that was going on. And it worked. It worked. Because here I am. Obviously, I've had some bumps along the way. Fake meanie. Yeah. You must live close. Or you must know close for you to say that. A lot of people say that about Meanie, because of it's really just somebody that he knew that give him the ability to be able to go as far as what he could do without that person. Which was, I'll just say, it was Cali. When you hear him mention Cali on the songs, that's the reason what made him a proper member. You're still alive, Danny. Yeah, that's it, mate. And then also as well, though, I'm not broken afterwards. This is the thing. Like, I'm meeting people that from back in the day, and they're broken. The kid took me in his knee and said, oh yeah, these young ones like Meeks and that. Meeks is local to me, you know. Meeks is local, like literally, yeah. Where Meanie lives, yeah. Meanie lives Subway, right? Straight there, Matthews Lane, straight down Matthews Lane at the bottom, turn left, and that's where Meeks is at. Like literally, there's 2 roads between Meanie and Meeks. But Meanie was was Manchester's biggest rapper along with Shotty Horror, but now it's definitely Meeks and or obviously H, but Meeks for the streets. You know, Meeks has got the streets, H has got all the bitches in the world. He's got the young fan base. He's got the attention, and he's sending for Central C as well, isn't he? Yeah, man, crazy stuff. No, there's a kid who took me in his name. Are you kidding? What is he doing? This is what, when you say that the youngers come along, so he's made it where he's more relevant than Meanie, isn't he, basically? Because obviously Meanie, do you know what, where Meanie went wrong? Meanie went wrong by being that arrogant that he thought that he didn't have to make any music and he could live on what he made, and also then he'd be like a special feature. If you have a look through my videos, I've got a video of me, Meanie, Dwayne Maynard, who's Marcus Rashford's brother, and Darnell McQuinn or something like that. Tis me, we're in an office and we're all like, we're on the microphone doing bullshit, doing lyrics. I might be able to find it. I'm sure I won't get copyrighted for playing my own material, will I? I'll buzz off that. People in the comments said, why are you taking his name? He said, fuck me in the I'm meaning now. Oh my God. Is that what someone said? If Meanie ain't releasing music, then he was on a track with Jordan though recently. That's the last thing I know of Meanie. He was on a track with Jordan. And I did think like, I wonder where that came from. I mean, has he lost a bit of traction, Jordan, or what? Has he got, I don't feel like I feel like if he released something, it'd still take off. But if he releases something now, I'd say at the moment, I think the record labels are clever. I don't know whether he's solo artist, but at the moment, really, the spotlight's on H because of the Central C situation. And Tree Rider, big up, man. Nice one. I am good, thank you. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, the relevant rappers at the moment, really, like, if you release a song at the moment, like, let's say if you're Jordan, right, you've got to kind of like be doing a song that's coming better and getting more traction than a Central C disc from H. Do you get where I'm coming from? Because Central C and H at the moment, I've got the music scene on lockdown. So for another Manchester rapper, he's got to release something special and big. So Jordan had taken a moment for it in order for him to break the barriers of the rappers that are relevant right now. He would have to do a song, a collaboration with somebody of hierarchy above the ones who I've got Manchester on lock. So in other words, probably somebody abroad. He'd have to do a track with G Herbo or some shit like that, I think, to make it happen. You know what I mean? If you don't know who G Herbo is, then I don't know who to give you as an example. But yeah, it's like mediocre, like Lil Reese or something. He'd have to do a song with Lil Reese, or go and do a Whoop interview with J Main. Let me know, guys. Do you know who J Main is with the Whoops, the Whoop Man? Do you know about the Whoop Man, man, Dank? We need to get a StreamYard going over so we can have a conversation about some mad shit. Like, let's get the Whoop Man out, man. Let's talk about the Whoop Man. Whooping everyone on interviews. Whooping. Jordan's linking up with streamers now. All the rappers know streaming is the way forward. That's what I said before, didn't I? What's the point in releasing a bleeding music video now? Yeah, that gets 1 million views when you can do 10-minute interview, do a conversation, and it do 7 million views. Don't have to like, it's not a joke. Be like me doing this now and getting absolutely paid, like through the gazillions for it. Yo, Dan, you ever heard Styla or Dr. Ratpool diss heavy, bro? Yeah, it's on Dr. Ratpool's page, the Mad Dad. The guy's got a song of me on his page of me dissing him. The guy's crazy, mate. Yeah. Oh, can I play it? It might copyright me because it's the Tupac thing, innit? It's the Tupac one. It's a Tupac hit 'em up this. First, you bitch, I'ma slap your face. You ain't ready for the pictures because it's pictures you paint. Somebody calling me Da Vinci in a lyrical way. One move I take you out and we ain't talking about dates and you be calling us undateable, no tables away. And I was live up in your show when you were smashed at your face. Ratpool's got a sack full, he's backing away. 3 bouncers tried to jump him, he London's away. I think he run away. Now he's talking about craze. Motherfucker, you ain't painted, you'll be dealing in crayons. I've heard he's at a local shop, he's asking for Leons. Bitch, send me that red at your best, put it in mail. Fuck with me, motherfucker, you'll be getting derailed. Yeah, man. Don't, like, Dr. Apple, don't get all up in your feelings about that. Like, only you start. Like, you do not bother me. You know that. And also, why have you still got my song on your page, you fucking weirdo? I don't really see me, like, I when before when someone asked me what's your vision, like, what's your plan, what's your fit, like, when I look at it like that channel, I'm thinking, what the hell, like, is it, like, is that a YouTuber? Like, it's funny, like, you don't even want to get equipment. I mean, at least I've got, you know, a bit of get up and go about it. Like, at least I've got the round circle thing behind me. Like, you know, I'm trying, like Flacco. I'm like, you know, like if you've got the no jumper universe right now, yeah. Like I'm like doing like a like because he's trying to be like an academic, isn't he? So at the moment, like I'm like Flacco, like just because he's got that red light, the round circle. It's made me laugh because I thought you've gone from no jumper to like reporting in your news in your living room or in your bedroom, like sat there like doing your videos and you're talking about the rap stuff and that, and but it gets the views, it gets him. Like, and he's not no specialist. Like, he's only you could basically have in front of you read like Google. You could Googleize what this guy's talking Flacco. Like, it's that simple. He's like, yeah, they turned against him, and then they'll put a picture up like his thumbnail will be like he's going to jail for the rest of his life with a picture of Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like that type of one. Um, and that's a channel though. It's still a channel. No, I'm not laughing at Flacco. I'm just saying how you can go from like the no jumper app, universe to your own property. Um, it's different like that. Um, you know what I mean? Like, you got to go to the office. Like, shit. You're meeting, aren't you? You're meeting with new celebrities every day and stuff like that. If you're working at No Jumper, like, you're meeting the most famous people, the most relevant rappers, talking to them. You get into like, it's like, investigate them, shit, ask them as many questions as you want. Like, it's free range, isn't it? Them King Von interviews, man, they're like, when you sat there and you're thinking, this guy's bodied pure people, don't even care. Like, proper smiles on his like so happy. It's like rah. It's like you could imagine him, King Bonnie. Like I don't know if anyone's like you guys listen to heard his music or whatever, or know about his stuff, watch his documentaries. But literally, it's like you can imagine him smoking someone, but like as he's done it, yeah, like him smiling about it. Like, yeah, I've got him. You know what I mean? Not like on a moody one, like after taking someone out of the game. Like it was like sport to them. That's the sad thing about places like Chicago. Um, like where we were from, yeah, it was rough, man. But like it was not that bad. I mean, there was shootings and there was guns, but it was not like bleeding teenagers killing each other with machine guns and all that every day like Chicago is. That's next level stuff, man. It's not right. Um, like 50 odd shootings on a weekend and or in one night it was. Like fuck, like they break records. They called it Chirac because there was more murders in Chicago of individual people in Iraq whilst the war in Iraq was on. So it got nicknamed Chirac. So yeah, I mean, it's a bad city. So I suppose when someone like you sound good for a pair of Technic headphones. Yeah, you know about the music. I have a cert. I've got my voice, man. Like it's pretty. I kind of know what you're talking about. I know what you're getting at. I've got a certain type of voice that comes out on music. Andrew's put yes to what I'm saying as well. Yeah, like I get it. I get what you mean. What's crazy, Um, I used to use that with my voice to be able to do melody singing. Like, I'm not going to do an example now of that of melody singing. You've not, man. You need to sign up to the Patreon. I need a sponsor. Um, Preferably cans of Coca-Cola. Like, Coca-Cola could probably do a sponsor for me. And then I'll start doing melody singing live. Take care, I quit YouTube. yeah, P man. You just just do what's right for you, man. At the moment, you just take a break out, bro. Sometimes it's best. No way is my dog snoring that much. Can you hear her? Yeah, secret. I'm going live. What time are we on now? It's 10 to 8. I will go live at 8:30. 8:30 I'll go live. I'll set the live for 8:30 for everyone to join the chat and hit the like button. Try and share it, guys, so it gets about. And I will hit live at 8:45. I'll be in the chat as well. Try and get it going. And let's have a fun live tonight, yeah. Yeah, leave Liverpool, and we'll save that for another day. So nice one for watching this live here. Now it's been fun. Been good chatting as well with the audience. Been a big up everyone for joining and commenting. I can see the likes, so well up. I do appreciate the likes. They're standing out more at the moment, and I'm watching them more at the moment. So the more people that hit the likes, I'm buzzing with it. Definitely. Make sure you lock in if you don't get, because 100% 8:30 there will be a stream set for to go live at 8:45, and we will take it from there then and take the topics from there, and I'll get up some stuff on the internet so we can get talking about some of the world things that are going on today. So people, yeah man, smash the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Peace out, gang. Secret, I will get the link over to you and you can jump on when you're ready, man. Okay, peace out. Thanks.